Mythic Tyrant's Mythic playthrough, Exodus Part 2. And we are back with more, and I believe we just got to the, yep, as soon as you hit that button, the dropships will arrive. You have signaled the elevator to come to your rescue, and for some reason the Covenant hear that, I guess, and decide to stop you from boarding it. This is the part that really seems to be, you know, like the hardest area because of just all the brutes and whatnot, but it's very easy. First out the door over there, across from here that he's looking at, multiple skirmishers will run across. I actually missed most of them when they flew by because they I figured maybe they like kind of walked them, but they sprinted up like that. Yeah, they just kind of sprint. It's irritating. So try to take them, try to take most of them out as you can. A couple brutes. Yep, there we go. There's the first chieftain. As you can see, try to hit him with the needler, and he will come charge. Looked like he kind of jumped in midair to do that. Ooh, I would not have been that close, but oh well, he still did it. There should be at least one more cheat. There he is. Whoa, really dodged that. This part isn't as hard as people might make it out to be. I thought I killed him, or was there three of them maybe? Probably they just explode and go flying. So, since I have nothing much more to talk about for this level, until we get to the cool sections, which actually might be coming up soon, let's talk a little about multiplayer. Some things that are always fun. I accidentally turned my mic off. It's a habit of mine now, irritating, but whatever. So, an irritating thing is, you know, for the last, like, when I needed about 5,000 or so credits to rank up to grade 3, that was a flying plasma grenade, I went to Infection. I figured, because I have a foolproof plan for Infection mode to get a positive KDR. First, you have to get you have to be, you have to start off as human at least one time. At least one time. If you're a zombie all 3 rounds, like starting off, then you're fucked. You're not gonna get a positive KDR. Well, you could, but you know, my way you won't, most likely. So, I know a lot of people see this as a kind of a wuss tactic, but I have something that's, you know, makes people an even bigger wuss. A lot of people do it. But my tactic is basically, if you're human, find the safest location you can and try to get as many kills as possible, because it's 99% of the time humans are not going to win the game. It's just how it is. I don't care what spot you think is foolproof on whatever level you find. Infected will eventually get to you and kill you. It's just how it is. I think I've only won 2 games, I think. I know I won 1 game when I was with a couple of my friends, and it was because there's only 2 of us surviving, and it was on Boardwalk, and the area where humans start off with, there was a guy in the building, and everyone was just going towards him because they knew where he was, and I was just walking around in the complete opposite side where the zombies actually spawn when they die usually. So I was just walking around in that area, and I eventually won. Well, me and the other guy did, so it was pretty easy. I think the other game, actually no, I can't think of the other game right now. Oh well, maybe I only did win once as a human. Anyway, as a human, get as many kills as possible, and if, you know, let's say, if you don't die, well, you know, fucking good job. If you do, as a when you become a zombie, hide. Because the cool thing about randomly teabagging your marine friends there, the cool thing about Infection is that humans tend to not search for you. They have no reason to. They're meant to survive. So, hiding as an infected or as a zombie is pretty fucking simple most maps. The only one that might be a little bit hard is, the cage is sometimes hard to hide on, but otherwise, it's a foolproof plan. You know, anytime I actually try to use this plan, I always go positive. You might not get the most kills, but who gives a shit? but that's just, you know, for anyone who wants to bump up their KDR. So anyway, grabbing a jetpack, and this is the first cool thing that he does. It's really, really cool. Saves you a nice bit of time. So basically, hop across like normal, and then hop on down here onto this beam. And this is where it gets a little tricky. I'd say, I mean, I use Bumper Jumper. Bumper Jumper does not help for this. And, you know, with it being Mythic, he doesn't know his jetpack fuel, but it still works. And then hop over this wall and just hug the wall the entire way. Pretty simple. This next part is, next part might take a couple tries. I know I died once trying it, and the second time I got it. Maybe it was the third time. I don't know. I have my game saved. But anyway, yep, hop up into this next beam up here, and then chill for a little second or two. Get your jetpack ready, and then hop up there. 1, 2, 3, go. And do a jump. If you don't jump, I wasn't jumping perfectly when I did it my first time. So just hop up there, and I always got 2 little flames on the hammer, and that skips that whole entire part. And then this regular scene right here. So maybe you guys will get to see both really cool skips. I hope so. So then we hop up here, and we're going to take out the focus rifle bitch across from us. Wait for the Phantom to leave. Like I said, Exodus is a really cool level because of the many things that he does. And you see, he's taking care of the focus rifle guy over there, the Jackal. And again, watch out for civilians. They will jump in your way. They do not care. And again, killing a civilian kills you. So try to avoid it. That should be best. So I figure he is going to do the thing that I think he's doing, because he's killing the grunts. And this is a really cool trick. I did not get it to work myself, but if you can get it to work, props to you once he actually gets to it. I have to say that that the trick he does on his legendary playthrough, he's trying to get the health pack there, by the way. This part, he's just hurting himself to get the health pack. But anyway, the thing he does in his legendary run is safer, and you'll be able to try it. You'll probably be able to do it on your first try because it's very easy. The one he does here, a little bit more difficult. And honestly, if you're doing this on Mythic, you really do need to practice first. So you'll see why this is awesome beyond belief. And again, I tried this for some time. I can't even tell you how many times I tried it. I want to say 10 minutes worth at least, but we're jetpacking up here, and he fails his first time, doesn't he? Yep, he fails the first time, but this part you can latch on to this part. And again, I would highly recommend, you know, I say if you're doing Mythic mode, don't do this, because you're not going to make it. So anyway, guess what we're doing? Oh yeah! We are jetpacking across, and again, I did this for about 10 minutes and could not get it. Like, I always got right there, but never made it. So, you know, props to you if you can get it. And what does this do? This gets us behind the chieftain for a nice and easy back hit. Perfect. So, then he hops up here. Again, just watch his legendary run on his YouTube channel to see the other way around. It's not an easy way to kill the brute like that, but it does avoid a lot of shit still. This one just avoids even more. Kind of. Ish. You take out the brute with one shot, which is always nice. So, those are the 2 really cool things that he does in this level that I personally found were awesome. Enjoy my core temperatures seem a little bit higher than they should be. I don't like this. I'm gonna have to. It's probably just Camtasia Studio though. So anyway, as for these parts, there are 2 turrets down here. Each of them have a grunt in it. Just take out the grunt, and the turret explodes for some reason. Not really sure why. there you go. Pop. Seriously, they literally just like they tumble into little pieces. I'm not sure why. It's funny though. So this next part is just taking out the rest of the troops. Not too interesting. Oh yeah, but the thing about infection that, like I said, most people might find my tactic to get a higher KDR dumb. But considering what I see people do, I find it even stupider. Especially when I heard this. I got these two people in my game today. I actually got them twice in a row, but the second time they were in party chat. But like Oni sword base is a perfect example. There's that if you take the lift, you can get to this high spot where the infected or the zombies, they have to go one by one. You can easily take them all down. And the only times the person really dies is by the time they basically run out of ammo. They can't do much. And I just find sitting up there to be pointless. Because one, you're not going to win. I know, it gets me more kills. I live longer. But one, I've never seen any person get up there and live the entire game. Why? Because they always run the fuck out of ammo. A perfect game to me is basically when the humans are just constantly, they work together, and maybe they do go to the one spot, but they work together and it's a spot that, isn't something that you have to sit here and do multiple jumps to get to, or, a bunch of stupid shit like that. And, I mean, it's like the humans really aren't supposed to win. I mean, yeah, they can, but with how much time it takes, or with how much time each round is, the possibility of a human winning is slim to none, because you're going to run out of ammo eventually. I mean, that's how it is. But I mean, I love when people they go to the same fucking spot, because I'll admit it, I fucking teabag. If you want to sit there and say you don't, then you're a fucking liar. Everyone does it. When someone's going to be a douchebag and just be like, oh, hey, I can sit in this high, pointless spot where I'm going to eventually die, but I get a bunch of kills every game. Yeah, but you also get teabagged. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that. Actually, I've gotten a few messages from people just yelling at me. It's like, oh, why are you teabagging me? I beat the crap out of you. I'm like, yeah, well, meh, whatever. You sent me an angry message, and that's all I wanted. But I hate when people they look for the cheapest spots they can find to win, and they rarely ever win. Like, most spots just tend to get them a few more kills. It was like running around would do the same thing, but and the thing I was talking about the two guys, the reason why I didn't like them is because they were sitting there complaining, like, oh, I can't believe Bungie took out this impossible to reach spot for infected. I mean, it was so awesome to be able to go somewhere where infected couldn't go, and then while they tried to get there, we could easily kill them. Why did Bungie take that out? It's like, yeah, why did they make it more fair for everyone, you fucktard? It's because the game is supposed to, it's like, it's zombies. Humans are never going to win against zombies, That's all there is to it. People need to realize this fact. Look at any zombie movie. Humans can't win. It's inevitable. You're going to die. Everyone's going to die. So, when people sit there and bitch and moan about how Bungie's making their game more balanced, I laugh. I mean, it's just fucking stupid. Ugh, I hate these people. They're fucking retarded. And if you're one of those people that plays Infected a lot, or Infection a lot, and you're like, oh, they took out my favorite spot, or they made it so that, it kills you in 10 seconds, stop bitching. They made it more balanced for the zombies. Nothing's more annoying than seeing 5 humans all at one spot where, Infected have to go up one by one and they just die instantly. It's just stupid. So, I'll see you guys in part 3 where I get to bitch even more.